Hey there, this is Walt with Big Nasties. Today we're in beautiful Dana Point, California at Hogan's Bait and Tackle. We're here to look at some lures for our Big Nasties ebbing rig. Let's go check it out. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are we doing today?
Doing well. So we're here this morning with Breck Hogan, the owner of Hogan's Bait and Tackle. Sir, thank you so much for having us this morning.
Walt, how are you?
Good. So Breck, what we're looking for is some options to use as lures with our ebbing rig.
Okay.
What does Hogan's have to offer us?
Absolutely. So basically what I've done is I've pulled a couple of basic examples off the shelf. This is nothing specific to the ebbing rig, but this is something that will very much work very well with the ebbing rig. What we're doing is we're trying to match the hatch. We're trying to match a bait source that these fish, typically a tuna or even a yellowtail, are going to be naturally feeding on. Everything from, say, a zoom fluke to the whams or blams. Some of these little micro baits right here, if they're really eating something small. A bass trick, which is going to be a great anchovy imitation, even all the way to the pickle kick, which all you guys are familiar with for your spotties and your calico bass fishing there. If the fish are naturally going to be eating red crab, which is very common offshore, they're going to be eating something like these little AAs is a great example. Pelagic red crab and even something in a Kitech. You don't have to overcomplicate it, and if you keep it very simple, you're matching the hatch, you're going to give the fish a food source that they're wanting to eat. Pairing it up on a smaller 1/0, 2/0, 3/0 circle hook, something strong enough we can pull on, but light enough. We want these baits moving around. In conjunction, we're going to use one of these heavier jigs, which you guys have all become accustomed to in the last few years. This is going to be what's going to get our rig down. It's going to give it the flash. It's going to give it the depth. This is the easy food source. When that fish is swimming up on that rig, they're going to see this flashing away. They're going to see something that looks like a bait fish, and the goal is that they eat the easy target, which is the bait fish there.
Perfect. Breck, what are we talking about as a price range on these lures?
Absolutely. You know, because we're fishing basic plastics, per piece, they're going to be fairly inexpensive. Anything from 50 cents, 75 cents, maybe $1 at the most. You're typically not going to be losing your heavier jig here, so we're going to break it down to simple terms, $4 or $5 for a pack of hook, a couple more bucks in baits, you're off and running. And these are very easy to switch out throughout your day.
Perfect. This is a great source. You're not having to go overseas and pay the exorbitant shipping cost. So your local tackle shops, such as Hogan's here, they've got everything you need to get out there. So let's go. Get out there, get fishing. Let's get some.
Right on.